What made you want to be a part of this project?
I'd seen John's documentary in 1989, the first one, which was John's Not Mad. He was 15 years old, and I thought it was a fascinating story. I thought it was a fascinating condition. I watched the documentaries over the years. I saw John when he was in his 20s, saw him talking about, trying to get a partner, trying to find a girlfriend, saying that he would often, he'd be in a nightclub, he would go up to someone and ask if he could buy them a drink, and then he'd spit in their face, and he would say, like, who would be interested in a partner who kind of did that, and who swore and shouted and punched. So I really felt for him, and then I saw his story progress again, and I saw that he'd got an MBE because of the work that he did with helping other people with Tourette's. So I thought, I'm going to try and find him, and I found him on Facebook, and about 2.5 years ago, I knocked on his door, and that was the start of our journey together, and I was grateful that he trusted me, because a lot of people, I think, over the years have kind of ripped him off and made fun of him, So I made him an executive producer on the film, and I said, look, you will have some level of control. I'll show you the script. If you're not happy, let's talk about it. I'll show you the first cut of the film. If you're not happy, let's talk about it. And that was our journey, and that was only 2.5 years ago, yeah.
Can it be a little bit scary sometimes conveying a true story onto screen?
I liked it. I've never done a biopic before, but I appreciated the opportunity to sit down and talk to the person who's lived that life and be inspired by all those stories. I've written film scripts and directed films before, which I've just invented from a blank page. So you have to invent the world, the universe, the characters, the dialogue, the story. Whereas with a biopic, it already exists, and especially if the person's alive, you can sit and have a dozen cups of tea with them and ask them anything you want about their life.
And then lastly, before we have to go, what can we expect from you in the future?
I would love to carry on making films which are at this level, with the level of control that I had on this picture. The finance was put together in a way that I had complete and total control, so I could cast whoever I wanted to. The script I had final approval on, I had final approval on the cut. So that's what I wanted. It's very hard to go back on that, having experienced it, on this occasion.